Love is Blind is back, so here's my take on what happened with Johnnie. She came in pretty confident, self-assured, and genuine. It seemed to have gotten messy when she had to choose between Izzy and Chris. First, she says to Izzy that she's usually gone for the safe option, that is Chris, but she's looking for something more emotionally intense like she has with Izzy. She said that with Izzy she has butterflies, she has a big crush on him. My take is that Johnnie is emotionally receptive and disarming, and so Izzy was comfortable with that, and who wouldn't be? So Izzy started mirroring that and talking about all his childhood traumas. Izzy then does Johnnie so dirty by asking her to choose him without actually saying that he's chosen her. He only alludes to her being the best connection for him so far and gives her an ultimatum to choose between her first and him. And Johnnie falls for this because she's got a complex relationship history with an addict. That may leave someone to feel like they need to be chosen over something else, especially when someone you love has chosen their addiction over you. So when she gets a hint of her being chosen by Izzy, she makes a split decision to end it with Chris. My take is that the thrill that she was feeling with Izzy is the thrill of the chase and uncertainty, which she may be used to. Sometimes when you're in a relationship with someone who has an addiction and you're worried about whether or not you're going to see them again, or if they're going to be alive tomorrow, you may feel intense emotions. Those emotions can range from anxiety, wondering if they're going to be okay, hoping to fix them somehow, and fear of loss. So she's used to uncertainty. She breaks it off with Chris and chooses Izzy and tells him, "You're it for me." She then takes the time to talk about her past, which is completely okay to do with someone you're expecting to be your husband. And if you're hoping to marry someone, it shouldn't have an effect on your current relationship if both people are secure within themselves. Izzy then does not take this news well and dumps her, which is a whole different conversation. Johnnie then hits the nail on the head by realizing that she needs that safety, that easiness, and that fun that she felt with Chris. And that possibly she was running from that because it was unfamiliar. However, again, she was done very dirty by Izzy, who had no business messing with Chris's perception of someone he's just dumped. And they both gossip about her having contradicted herself, when really she was just confused and trying to be vulnerable and really didn't know what she was going through. I feel very bad for her. Moral of the story is that Love is Blind needs an on-site therapist so that their cast can learn how to process or understand any past traumas that they've been through and learn how to communicate their feelings and thoughts better to each other, their new partners. I volunteer.